Greetings, dear suckers! My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved, and welcome back to Rotlock Prison. You like the main menu art? It's a work from Giovanni Battista Piranesi's famous Imaginary Prison series. I don't remember which one. Interesting series. Anyway, that's the only reason I started this on the main menu. Let's go. Whoa, what's up with my... Anyway, last time we proved ourselves a better Hammerite than these taffers by actually bothering to read. Look at this massive library. Somehow they're unwilling to actually bother. What a bunch of taffers. Ooh, History of Rotlock Prison. Speaking of reading, there's probably people out there that really don't like having to bother with all the readables in thief missions at all and just skip them. These people are difficult and insane. I can't think of another stealth game out there that gives as much random bits of readables and such lengthy bits of readables that as Thief does on a regular basis. And I am here for it. And apparently so are like 90% of fan mission creators. I suppose I should say fan mission authors. History of Rotlock Prison. Not a history, not the history, just history. Rotlock Prison standeth as the eldest of our penal fastnesses. Bold claim for a fan mission. Erected by Hammerite hands long ere Crag's Cleft was hewn from its cliffs. Does this person have a chip on his shoulder about Crag's Cleft? Possibly. 'Twas built in the mountains, where the ruffians and troublemakers might be removed from the civilized streets of the city. Wasn't Crag's Cleft also... I mean, the name implies. The site was chosen for its natural advantages, yet beneath the stone lay something ancient. A slumbering fire mountain, its fury contained deep within the earth. Are you talking a volcano? Or something weird involving elemental fire shenanigans? Probably a volcano. The brethren deemed this a blessing from the builder himself. For what better instrument of final judgment than his own purifying flame? Is that where that weird fire came from? Is that supposed to be lava down there? No, surely not. Maybe it was boiling water heated by the fire underneath. A great shaft was bored down to the bowels of the mountain, reaching a chamber where molten rock churned in terrible radiance. This became the void where the most wicked prisoners, those beyond all redemption and human penance, were cast into the flames below. Fun times. For decades, this practice continued without incident. But in time, strange occurrences began to manifest. Prisoners spoke of voices coming from empty cells. Guards reported phantom figures in corridors where none should walk. It is as if the mountain had been roused from 1,000-year sleep. Brother Aldrune, the warden, ordered an investigation. Explorers discovered a natural cave where the disturbances seemed strongest. Strange energies lingered there, older than our order, perhaps as old as the builder himself. Even bolder claim. You sure like making bold claims about how old things are relative to other things, don't you? Might just be a lot of hot air. Eventually, the cave was locked behind a door of iron and blessed stone, sealed with a spell of binding wrought by our most learned spellcasters. The practice of casting prisoners into lava was abandoned forthwith. Let no brother seek to open what was closed, nor disturb the primeval silence that dwelleth below. Well, that's a rather craven solution for Hammerites to engage in. Not even going to make the attempt to purify it in holy water and prayer. These people suck at being Hammerites. They're not the worst organization of Hammerites I've encountered in fan missions, but they're pretty bad. Well, actually, maybe they are. Being unwilling to fucking read is pretty fucking bad. Maybe worse than other, more blunt heresies. Does he not have a weapon? He doesn't. What are you doing? What are you doing wandering around without a weapon? I mean, okay, you're not Sikhs or anything. You're not required to be armed at all times, but still. Ooh. Lost him. Probably, yeah, there. What's up there, huh? Don't feel like making the trip when he's over there, but if I... Yeah, here we go. If I... give him the slip. Like this. Yeah, here we go. Yet another day passes in this chamber high above the prison floors, reached only by the elevator that few brethren trouble to use. Is it? The gears turn ceaselessly, the furnace burneth steadily, and I record temperatures that rarely change from 1 hour to the next. The small windows admit little light, and the world beyond seemeth very distant from this place. 'Tis honest work, I tell myself. The builder commandeth that all systems be monitored. Yet I wonder if this duty serveth any purposes save to keep me occupied. The gears care not whether I stand vigil. They shall turn regardless. Word hath reached us from Crag's Cleft of new inventions, rotating periscopes that spy upon intruders. Several have been installed there, and what took 2 or 3 guards to observe now requireth but 1 brother to inspect the devices. Brother Hadrian and 2 others were transferred from Crag's Cleft, for their posts were rendered unnecessary. Displaced, not advanced. They spoke of it with sad voices in the barracks, as if they have lost something they cannot name. Rumor has it that similar devices may come to Rotlock prison sooner or later. The future approacheth, whether we will it or not, though it is not the future we were promised. I recall when I was a novice, how the elder brethren spoke of great wonders to come. Temples that would pierce the clouds, machines that would ease our burdens whilst leaving our purpose intact. Yet the mechanisms we build seem only to render us useless. The periscopes see better than we do. The automated locks need no keeper. Even here I suspect the furnace could regulate itself if properly designed. What took a brethren of skilled hands now requireth but a person or 2, and soon perhaps not even that. I confess this with great shame. Builder, forgive me, but sometimes I think of the pagans in their wild forests. Their lives are chaotic and contrary to all order, yet they seem to need themselves in a way we no longer do. They have not built a world that can function better without them. I remember believing we labored towards something glorious in the Builder's name, some grand future where our works would elevate us closer to his design, where order and holy progress walked hand in hand into a horizon bright with divine purpose. Instead, we have built a present that needeth us less with each passing year. The future we imagined never arrived. Perhaps it never could. See what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt about it. These people are the worst Hammerites I have ever had the misfortune of meeting. What a load of shit! Spare me this fucking sophistry. What in the goddamn fuck are you even on about? Like, what in the goddamn fuck? You endlessly bitch and moan about more being able to be done by fewer people, as though that's some kind of terribly sad thing, especially in an age where Hammerite recruitment is at an all-time low, or fairly close to it. You complain about observation posts being obviated, even as you complain about the drudgery of your observation post. You laud the pagans in their wild forests for living from hand to mouth, as though being in such precarious living is somehow enviable, as though being able to create something that can function without you is some great tragedy rather than a triumph. And it's not even true. You haven't. Soon, perhaps not even that. That's straight up not true. Not even Karas achieved that, even as he believed he had. His machines would have faltered and torn to pieces within the year, at best, if he had succeeded in his mad plans. You see a world where grand works are becoming easier and easier to accomplish, and you see this as a tragedy? As some dark future? This isn't a Hammerite. This isn't even paganry. This is modern sophistry crudely transplanted into a world where it doesn't fucking belong. Into a world that has no need of it. What a wretched individual. What a truly wretched cretin. What a truly wretched creature you are. No wonder they stuck you down here. Presumably nobody wants to have to fucking deal with you. And your rot. Your degeneracy. Really wish I had that blackjack right about now. Not even just because it would make this easier. I just like to pop him on the head. Maybe that would knock some sense into him. But probably not. The best thing I can say about that Taffer is that he's highly unlikely to wind up being one of those idiots following Karas, but only because he's fallen into a much stupider pathology. A fortunately less grotesquely dangerous pathology, although partly because
vigilance is our shield that protects us from the squalid past. Knowledge is our weapon with which we carve a path to an enlightened future.
Yeah, because of that, basically. Because basically no one would be stupid enough to follow him if he tried to create some sort of heresy along those lines. Okay, that just leads to here. Where was... Oh, right. Also wish I had a sword so I could cut down some of these banners. bound to be something behind one of them. This is an absurd... This is maybe the most spacious vent system I've ever seen.
Who goes?
This really must be some sort of maintenance tunnel. I keep thinking these are buttons, but no. Ooh. World's smallest and least valuable candelabra. Okay. No, candelabra is the wrong term. Candle holder? Something like that. I think candelabra is the larger thingamajigs. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know the terminology. What is that? Boiling water? What is that? Water going through the pipes? Lava? Sounds odd. Piss. Oh wait! This must be the armory. Yep. Can tell by the... Yeah. Aha! World's smallest sword! Okay, good. I was gonna be a bit concerned if that was somehow the sword I was gonna be using. Compass! Yay! What else? One moss arrow? That can't be everything to be found in this armory. Come on. Worst armory ever! There's jack shit in here. The most valuable thing I found in here was the compass. That's not even a weapon. In fact, I didn't find a single weapon in here, because I don't think moss arrows can be used as weapons. I mean, this isn't Thief 3, thankfully. Wow. These people suck. They can't even keep their armory fucking stocked. Garrett should have taken one of the hammers. Maybe I could have used one of them as an improvised blackjack. Of duties ordered by High Priest Melton. Oh. The person who manages the furnaces, I imagine. At all times thou shalt obey the task appointed unto thee, and thou shalt perform it without any form of grumbling or questioning. Behold, 'tis a warning to all brethren. If bemoaning or disinclination be observed by thy superiors, clean-up shifts await thee in Crag's Cleft. Brother Bymort. These people have a real chip on their shoulder about Crag's Cleft. God damn. Thou must wash thy hands well, and with a righteous mind prevent any filth from clinging to thy hands. Filth cometh from the trickster. Beware. Wow. Moth arrow. That's, yeah, I could believe that filth coming from the trickster. I really need to clean these places more often. Or don't. I'll be perfectly happy to clean up for you. Hammerite Compendium of Precepts, Regimens, and Rules of Conduct, Volume 77. The Builder gaveth thee eyes, ears, and nose, with which thou shalt recognize righteousness and unrighteousness. Oh. Thou must practice day and night to know when someone or something representeth the trickster. The battle against pagan forces is fought above and below the ground, and most of all, in thy very mind. Beware of the false and rotten thoughts that might enter thy mind. Be ever vigilant and robust as the bedrock. Indeed. Not a precept seems to be held with much respect around here. Not that. And it's just weird lighting. Brother, thy suspicions were just. Feigning to seek for an apexagus, I entered his quarter and espied his collation set upon a plate of gold, and his drink poured in a vessel likewise gilded. He may wear a cilice, and preach for humility, yet his pampered stomach knoweth only comfort. I shall sign thy petition of deposition. I know Brother Florentius and Father Georgeron loathe him as well, and will most surely affix their seals if I speak to them. However, best to avoid speech with Brother Inquisitor and his confessors, for they are a dour lot and care only for their grim rituals. Brother Carlentin. Hypocrisy, huh? That does not surprise me in the slightest. Not that I exactly trust whoever these taffers are, to be pure and righteous. Well, who can say? This place is rotten to the core.
Hello? Show thyself.
You alerted? Don't think so. Oh ho ho! Hello.
Hello? Who art thou?
Turn back, for this vessel bears the stain of ruin. Is that a... The way it's capitalized makes it sound like an actual thing, a proper noun, you know? Not sure if that's the intention, though. Will this kill me? Yes, but slowly. Presumably that red stuff is representing the heat rising into the water from the stones, from the magma below the stones, or something like that. Anyway, how am I gonna get past that seal then? Ah! Yep. Wrapped all the way back around to here. Fun times. Got anything on you? Doesn't look like it. No. Don't know why I'm following him like this. He doesn't have I don't have a blackjack to hit him with.
With my orders so that they're clear and people can carry them out with some kind of certitude.
Oh, missed that. Glad I followed him then. Hammerite Compendium of Precepts, Regimens, and Rules of Conduct, Volume 52. The builder's light doth know no bound, and is cast upon those who tread his way. Let thy hammer rise and fall with nary a doubt, and let thy hands perform the builder's work without weariness. Beware the sign of the green, for moss and creeping vines would enter our house. Most mighty is the sign of the hammer, as it shall ever banish the wicked sign of the green. What are you talking about? That doesn't sound like a precept. That sounds like some sort of riddle.
I thought I heard something.
I'd like to be the one.
The noise has stopped.
That's all.
It was no doubt nothing.
Is that supposed to be a hint or some kind? That didn't sound like a regular... Curious.
Feel the
Intruder! Beware an intruder!
Okay. Can't exactly get through there. Or can I? If I had a broadhead arrow, maybe I could use it as a distraction for the guy. Slip past while he's not looking. There's still the second guy. Ugh. What I wouldn't do for a blackjack. There's gotta be something up here. Maybe a secret lever somewhere around here. Open up one of these. That seems likely. But where? Ah. Here maybe? Oh, missed this. Maybe? Yes! Here we go! That... I remember... The architecture what little I saw of it before I got caught, that matches perfectly. And there's that gray-beard guy. Looks just like the guy, I think. Here we go. Where's the... What the heck? I could swear there was a scroll there. Okay, good. Here we go. The unbinding prayer. Aha! That must be for the thingamajig. That feels like a secret. Or no, wait, it's probably just a way to hide. Is this marble? No, it's just stone. Yeah. Oh, hello. Guess there was kind of a secret there. My goodness, have I already doubled the... Alright. Making a lot of progress towards that loot goal. Even more than last time, I think. At some point I'm gonna have to double back to the prison. I'm pretty sure I missed a fair bit of stuff there. Maybe next episode.
Something moved, thought I saw.
This is what I'm looking for.
Indeed. What the heck is... Ooh.
This'll make any fence crack a smile.
Indeed. Doesn't count against the valuables, but I'll take it.
Something moved, thought I saw.
That's 2 optional objectives done. If I had to guess, I'd say probably a third at least, just by rule of 3. Probably not 7, but 5 maybe?
If thou be there, bespeak thyself. My imagination does run over much.
Indeed. Ha! You thought you were slick, didn't you? I am so fucking wise to that truck now. Kinda have to be. Is he moving by? Which direction? Here we go. Yeah, could tell because he took a single step onto the marble floor. It's the little things that really matter when it comes to the sound design in this game. It's why it's one of the many reasons why it's the best stealth game ever made. I say it, technically the two best stealth games, but Thief 1 and 2 are, you know. Thus the canon admits no hue but red for the vesture, for they of the Order of the Hammer. For red alone bears the lawful signage of the Flame of Enlightenment. 5. The Book of the Nail. D. Igne Ordinato FF. 2. Liber Habitus. Liber? I don't know. Sacerdotalis. 3. Tractatus Feri and Fide. 4. De Clade Silvarum SL SD. Don't know what that means. Other colors belongs of the dark forest. Green to rot and concealment. Blue to wandering vapors and melancholia. Black to unworked night. De colore qui non mentitur. To wear those colorments without red, we akin to invite a thief unto thy home. 7. Malleus Disciplinae, Volume 3. But invite a thief unto thy home thou hast. What do you reckon of that? Come on. Nothing. Damn. Bugger all here in general. Anything on you? No, doesn't look like it. Wait. That lamp.
Hello? Who art thou? It
Nah.
seems quiet enough now. 'Tis well.
Aha! Here we go. Aha! Here we go!
Who is there? Is someone there?
Hiding the good stuff, are you? Well, were you, I should say. Can I make it? Okay. Hopefully that was everything. It was a fair bit. Don't think I can walk right out that way. I sure hope that was everything. Wait, 1310. Ah, 1400, right. I don't know why I was... Let me just give it one more once over.
All is silence now. If thou be there, bespeak thyself.
Aha! I knew it! I fucking knew there was something I was missing. I don't know how. I just got that feeling, you know? It turns out I was missing about 100. Fucking A. Okay, that's gotta be everything now. If there's another secret after the multiple secret thingamajigs I found, and after the multiple secret doors I found, including an optional, including that bonus objective thingamajig from the Hammerite medallion, then if there's more than that, bloody hell. I swear there's something more to this place, though. But yeah. They were talking so much smack about that guy having the, being a hypocrite with regards to humility and all that, having the fine... Ooh. having his fineries and such. Well, don't you worry, because I'm here to relieve him of his vanity. Exit key. Does that go to here? Maybe.
I would not have thought that rats would dare their teaming.
I would not be surprised to learn of this place being infested such. Not as surprised as I would any proper builder's house, certainly. So this way is the exit, apparently. Wait, hang on. Oh, damn it. Hang on. I forgot to check underneath the elevator last time. Bloody hell. I wish I'd found a way to the exit before I reached the loot requirement. Then I could have more freedom to explore, you know? Piss. Yeah. There we go. Need to remember, there we go. Okay.
So long, hammers.
The fuck was that? You just you heard that too, right? Someone shouting, "Help me," or something? What in the goddamn fuck? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I was kind of expecting the whole fucking place here. What the? Okay, we might very well wind up getting to explore outside Rotlock prison after all. The watch continueth without incident, yet I must note a persistent vexation. The snow didst melt but 3 days past, and already an accursed bird hath taken residence in the crags above. 'Tis some manner of mountain thrush, I reckon, and it singeth without cease from matinal hours till murkening. Its shrill chirping doth pierce even the thickest stone walls, and giveth me no repose. I have thrown stones at it thrice today, yet it returneth always to mock me. Brother Fogelwine saith I should welcome the song as a sign of Builder's creation awakening, but methinks winter's peace was preferable to this incessant racket. Though I did freeze mightily at this outpost, at least the snow brought silence. Well, sucks to suck. Consider it the Builder's reward for your wretched sloth and blasphemy. Okay, I don't know you, to be fair. You might not be one of the feckless bozos around here, but you're around here, so it's a fair chance. Huh. Magpie, evidently. What the? There it goes, I guess. I'll leave it some cheese. I don't know if birds like cheese, but I'll leave it anyway. And an apple. I think birds like apples. Assuming it ever returns, I suppose. Is it? feel like there's something I can get to from here. I'm not sure what though. Maybe if I... No, can't mantle that. I don't think I can... Oh! Nearly got that. It feels like I might be able to get to that. Somehow, there's a platform there that I could theoretically stand on, but... Oh, this is designed to drive me mad, isn't it? It's probably some sort of devious trap for taffers too smart for their own good or something. How? I don't think I can even get anywhere from there. But I'm up! I'm up! Aha! Here we go! What does this get me? Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Stupid! You're so stupid! Gee, that's not even it's not even considered proper flat ground. I can't even crouch on it without shimmying a bit. Oh, wait, what was that? Did I... No, I think I was just mantling that. Okay then. Can I even get down here without falling into the water or taking damage? Probably not. Shit. Also, where would that even leave me? Up there? Nah. Actually, I bet I could, do this just right. No. I could probably mantle up there somehow. Yeah, like that. Alright. Definitely something here. If you will mantle properly, damn you! I hate that there's a dead zone between able to mantle up and able to just stand on it. So annoying. Is that an open window? No, definitely can't get through there. Unless I go up there. Unless I go from there. Which means... Wait, is there an entire... Yep. Entire extra building on the just on the side of Rotlock Prison. Is it part of Rotlock Prison or? Well, this map certainly is expanding beyond what I thought were its constraints. Oh no, definitely not part of Rotlock Prison. They wouldn't be caught dead with a painting like this, would they? I can't tell if that's a really funky hairdo or some sort of weird paganry shit, but considering what's on her finger there, probably some weird paganry shit. I can't even tell what's going on in that painting, to be honest. Bit low poly. Oh well. Okay then. Well, we've got the ritual of unbinding, or the unbinding prayer rather. That could certainly come in handy, but beforehand, we've got this whole entire other building to explore, because this exit route is expanding a fair bit further from the prison than I expected. So, let's do that then. Next time. But until then, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. Fuck you all so much for watching, and so long, suckers.
You're gonna be okay, kid.